Hello everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome back to more Outer Wilds. And the DLC continues on. Last episode we made quite a good chunk of progress, but also came face to face with probably some of the scariest shit that we gotta do. Right? So, man, the I'm just gonna call it the world that you go into with the green flames, um, lanterns, we fall asleep, right? The dream world, until we're told otherwise. Uh, so going in there, we have to navigate through three different sections of that to find these tablets that have that seem to have like unlocking combinations within them that will then subsequently unlock that large, um I'm just calling it a sarcophagus. It looks kind of like the coffin something, right? That thing. So we are on on track to be able to unlock that. The only problem is it's really fucking scary. It's really hard. Right, so the Starlit Cove, Shrouded Woodlands, and Endless Canyon. Each of those have one of the three corresponding codes we need. Now, the thing is, each of them is a lot of darkness navigation. Right, but not just darkness navigation. Avoiding the, oh, I didn't even call it. We don't even have really a name. Like the strangers, I guess, right? The strangers, the aliens here. They're walking around somehow, right? Which that alone, I think, is part of its mystery. It's really freaky. But it seems to be that they have achieved maybe not immortality, because it's not that. Not even slightly close. But they have a way to, I guess, somehow exist in this other this dream world, right? But the curious thing is that they would still technically die, wouldn't they? Because if they're in there, unless they are built different than us, in the sense of like the way that they access the dream world is different than we do, which it doesn't seem to be. When the tower falls, the flood happens, and it gets destroyed, would they too not die then? Because that seems to be the case. And so we're kind of racing against the flood. Have I never checked this out? I don't think we did. It's one of the lantern house. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, not much. Oh, they're making these in here. Oh shit. Yeah. Cool. That's right. I like it clicked. Like we saw it a second ago. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. There's one of these in here. I think this is the easiest to get one versus the other one that I always have been going to. That's really convenient. Wow. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. So we're gonna head for the tower first. Because I feel confident we can navigate that one. Right? Because we've kind of gone a lot of the ways. Not a lot of the ways, but we've gone through some of the paths. Which means all we gotta do is go down a different one. that we didn't do yet, right? And hopefully that might lead us to the raft that we're looking for. Because that's the thing. Is based on the slide that we saw, there was a raft, and they handed off the tablet to somebody, and then they went what is it? So there's the stairs there that go down. They split up. Tablet person went to the stairs to go down. The other person went and turned off all the candles, turned off all the lights, extinguished the whole place, and that allowed them to go down. So we know that we have to extinguish those somehow. We were kind of here last time and not really sure. I just know I got to go upwards somehow. But we have to find our way up, and we have to find our way to the raft. But based on the slide, the raft is somewhere in this direction, based on the angle that we saw. Now, realistically, I don't think they're walking around, but now I don't know, and it freaks me out. Because I don't know. I don't know, man. It's so fucking unsettling. So we gotta be able to get up there. We haven't gone down there. I know I haven't jumped over that. But yeah, so there's all these lights. We gotta find a way to turn these off. Somehow. We can't translate this. Is this, ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, oh, god damn it. Well, does... God, that makes so much sense. Because it's... Everything's... There's so much light-based stuff going on, so it's like maybe... It's because we're illuminated. That's why we extinguish the lights down there. The reason we need to do that is to get past the alarm. That's why. That's why. So in darkness, it works. Alright. And as long as we're not in front of it, we're good. Okay. No shit. Wait, this is actually the raft. Okay. Okay, cool. So go in here, what's on? Whoa. Okay, this place is torched. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh, it's the vision. Right? Their skull, the grass, what they were shown in their vision by the eye of the universe. Which is funny enough, that flower is actually the shape of the eye of the universe, and it's spitting out the galaxies, right? So, oh, that's so cool. The symbolism, right? The life, basically, this person becomes the constant observer, or becomes the conscious, I don't know why I say constant, conscious observer for the eye of the universe, right? But they will die. They will die, but from their life, and all this will birth new galaxies in the new universe. And so they saw this vision that the conscious observer would die, and thus the whole universe would die. Even to be shown that maybe there is a future. I don't know if the eye showed them that or not, but it was regardless. It was the fact that they got the vision and they realized that they're all gonna die, and they didn't like that. But that's such a cool piece. That's incredible. It totally makes sense. This is one of their other little churches of the eye. Oh wait, yeah, this is where they were. This is where they were standing. So we're looking at the tower. They came this way. Hopped on here. And then, what is it? They were looking at the, yeah, they came this way. They handed it off. Is that it? Is there... Was a platform... Oh my god. Well... Elevate, okay. Oh, does this just take us back? Oh wait, no. No, it might, because we took the stairs down to get there, so this comes up, so it's on the same... Okay. Okay, but that was interesting. Oh, shit. This is here? So, okay, I'm not crazy. I was right. It is on a higher level, because we couldn't get to it before. What? That's interesting. I can't reignite them. Oh my god. That's right nearby. Oh. Shit. No. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Oh god. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, oh god, I can't see. So I'm doing that, but that's causing me to run around. I'm scared. I can't stand still. They're gonna get me. Oh, but... Okay. It's so much different at night and dark. I don't know if this is... Is this good? Is this where we want to be? Maybe? I don't know, what is this? Okay, we do need to go down. Right, because it's dark now. It's dark. It's dark. We have to take advantage of this. We have to try to find our way to the... Oh shit, this is it. This might be the way. I don't like that went back up. Okay, so... Oh, fuck me. Okay, so... This might lead us to... We just gotta get to the stairs. We gotta just get to the stairs. We just gotta get to the stairs. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God. I don't know where I am. Nope. Fuck. No. Damn it. Oh, I got so... I locked the fuck up. I did. I shouldn't have done... Oh, God, I was so scared. Because he was coming around, and we're dragging him out. We're dragging him out. which is fine, but it wasn't great. It wasn't what we needed. Uh-oh. Dam broke. Oh my god. There, he's quick. Okay. Oh god, we were so close. We were so close. Okay, how do I get around him now? Because if he's in the hallway, how do I get, can I get his, can I drag him out? Now, okay, now we're getting into the skill checks. God, that was so close. Right? So we do this. Because the lights are already off. Okay, I'm sorry, I keep pausing. Okay, I'm trying to focus. So we got to get around, and we can go. I'm trying to like flash the light. I don't know if that's better, but it feels safer. But it also means I can't see, and then I run into the lake. But I think this is a good idea, right? We get him out. Oh, oh my god. God, we actually fucking did it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We can't slow down now. We can't slow down. We gotta move. Is that it? Oh, don't tell me. Oh god. Oh god, they're in here. What happened? Where am I? Fuck, I think I fucked up. Oh shit, I fell off. God damn it. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I got so close. I fucked it. Okay. Ugh. So scared. Okay. I can't see anything. Okay. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god, did that actually work? Oh my god, my heart rate is not okay. Whoa, wait. These are all rings. Or the slides. Oh shit. Okay, wait. Oh. Okay. Wait. I need a slide. Oh my god, is there literally 3? Okay, it's just that way. I swear to god, I thought something else was coming down. Okay, we gotta go quick. Okay. Okay, so we see this. Right? Angry. Burn. This is the real one. So they construct this out of wood. That's what that is. They made this thing that goes. What? Oh my god. So they silenced the eye of the universe. They created this thing, they shot it out. Laser, created a shield around it. Silence. And then hid themselves away. So they were essentially like, if you're... We're not going to let you, what, call anyone else to death? Or is like to punish the eye? That's so... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, brain lantern. Oh no, what? Okay, fire, dome. Goes into the dome. Brain scans. Oh, they're asleep. And they get projected in. Oh, wait. They both go in. Falls over. Flatline. Death. Wait, so... This person, okay, they're wearing the red. They go in. So they bring in... So is this like a... So is it a life preservation thing? In a way. Right? So this person who did succeed comes in, brings this older person. They fall over in pay to die. No brain activity? Yeah, with the lantern? Oh, but look, but then they still show up here. Oh, that's crazy. So they... And look, the face, they thought this person died. But it actually worked. Like, they transferred over. So did they not even know that it worked? Because as far as they're concerned, like that one did die. And so even though their bodies are dead, they still live on here, whatever this is. Is this a simulation? They're like digitally? Yeah, look at that. It's like glitchy. Okay, so bell room is a dead one, a live one. Ringing the bell. There's a brain activation to the lantern. Calls that person. Brings them back out. So the bell pulls them back out of the dream. It's all coming together. So they exist out here. They exist even though they're dead. So all the ones that we're seeing are dead. Are technically here. Possibly. Likely. Because they didn't... Their physical bodies died, but their consciousness moved over. But because their body's dead, they can't come back out. Because this person's body's alive still, right? So they can do that, but this person's dead. Ah, this is wild technology. Outer wild technology. What does it mean? That's so cool. That's crazy. It doesn't really... So it doesn't help us with our predicament. Because this is still... not... visible. But it gives us an idea of how this whole process works for them. Which again is a big deal. Oh, okay. Can we get anywhere in the room? I mean, that's pretty big. Oh god. I know the tower's gonna fall soon. we're reaching that time. I'm just trying to see, like, is there anything else? Can't see. Oh, look, there it is. The 3. Like, so I wonder, maybe there is nothing we can do. Maybe this is just it. That's so cool. Okay. But it is one more time. Right, because we leave that to come up here. Can't get anywhere else. That door is not open. We can't hit it from here. Shit. Oof. Do we take the elevator back up? I mean, like, is this... Are we done? Did we do it? I don't know. I feel like I still have so many questions. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't think it... Again, it feels like one of those things where, like, look, if I'm not finding it, it's one of two things. Either I'm horrendously oblivious, or it's not here. Now it is... Man, we made it and then still didn't get the answer to that. Damn. Huh. I don't know where else to check. But... My God, we did it. We did it. Oh, I'm so glad I ran down here with the light off. I didn't even notice that. Oh, God, honestly, that is crazy timing. Holy shit, we did it. Oh my God, we made it before the tower fell. Whew. Insane. It really is. Oh my God, literally also just by the end of the loop. Oh my God. By the fucking skin of our teeth. Crazy. So now, well, now we get to go back on the ship and see what's up. What updated? Then we get to go for the next 2. This is great. This feels good. This feels good. That was absolutely nerve-wracking the entire time. Oh my God. The amount of places that was just pure darkness. Completely in the dark. Can't see anything. I'm just sitting there like, spamming this thing. Just trying not to fucking die. That's the Outer Wilds experience. That is what this is. I thoroughly embrace that. I love it. God, I love it. I hate it and I love it at the same time. I hate it because it's unsettling, and I love it because it pushes you. I mean, that's crazy because it's not just a dream world. It's like an actual, not even not even just a simulation, but it's the idea that their mind is literally being transferred in there, their consciousness, but it needs, in order for them to come back out, they need a connection with their body. But if they all did this, like they all went into the rooms, we saw the reel, right? They all went into the 3 locations and, you know, dreamed, right? They plugged in. if they were in there long enough for their bodies to die in the real world, then they are essentially trapped in there with no way out. Right? And I wonder if that's what if they knew that the universe was going to end, is this their way of preserving themselves? Right? If they knew it was inevitable, if they weren't the ones to do it, if somebody else was to do it, and maybe the idea of the universe ending, that's why they sent out their little probe thing to silence the eye. So they were like, the universe will continue to exist in their mind, maybe, right? As long as nobody goes and does this. I don't know. If nobody responds to the eye, I don't. Oh, I know. We did it. Beautiful. Library full of intact slide reels hidden deep underground. Just imagine the amount of information we could get off those slides. There's a container marked with one of the vault seals, but its contents have been destroyed. Found a slide reel that shows the stranger's inhabitants analyzing the eye of the universe. Intact eye slides reveal the construction and launch of a spacecraft designed to block the eye's signal. Slide reel shows 2 artifacts being lit near a green fire. The first artifact lights after its bearer falls asleep, and the second artifact lights after its bearer dies. Right, which is interesting. Being lit near green fire. They both light. That's the thing. Whether you fall asleep or whether you died, it worked. Right? Worked. Found a slide where there appears to be some sort of error report. It shows an alarm bell failing to wake up one of the stranger's inhabitants. Well, I mean, it seems not just failing to do it, but I mean, dude's dead. Right? Unless, because that's the only thing I could think of. Right? He's dead. Like his body died. From the remains of a burned out building on the outskirts of the village. We fucking did it. That's crazy. Okay. The only thing is that doesn't get us any closer to unsealing the vault, though. I guess in time, right? Maybe. Because we have to go to each of these locations. We've been to one. We've been to one. You know what? Let's see. Let's go back to the submerged structure. Let's see if we can do anything with what we've learned so far. Right, because we could. I don't know if we have the information to. Well, because the thing is, we still don't have. We still don't have the combination. So even if we go there, we can't do anything. We can't do anything with it. Right? So we got to figure something out. We got to figure this out. Which leads me to believe maybe we don't go there yet, right? Because there's no reason to go back. We don't have any tangible information. We don't have any tangible, like, codes or things, right? We're just learning kind of how, piecing together how this dream world situation works. And it's still, I mean, it's way more advanced than I thought it was. Because it's technology. It's not magic. But I guess, you know what they say about magic and technology, right? If technology is, sufficient technology is advanced enough, right? Then it's indistinguishable from magic. I don't know, these green fires feel pretty magical to me. fact that they get this, you have to doze off, right? You have to lose consciousness. That seems to be the key, right? You lose consciousness, whether by death or by sleeping, and that allows you to enter the simulation room, right? Now, the interesting thing about that is that we just still don't really know much. Still don't know much. Because it comes off to me like this is a self-preservation thing. But the fact that they blocked the eye of the universe, right? Like, that's an interesting thing. They blocked the eye's signal, implying that they didn't want anyone else to hear it, implying that they don't want anyone else to then be the conscious observer and restart the universe. Right? But the thing is, and maybe they don't know that, the universe is ending anyway. The universe is not ending because the eye of the universe is willing it. Maybe it is, but the idea is we've been in the supernova so many times, right? The universe ends. The idea is to get to the eye and become a conscious observer before the supernova actually does happen for our galaxy, because other galaxies are popping off all around us the whole time, right? So, it's a little snack before we go in. But no, for real, it is something. It's something that I'm kind of juggling. Like, what could it be? What could it be? What's the truth? And we'll have to find out. Because we are still oh so early in this. Oh, God. Okay. Because I don't think he's going to come out, right? Until we turn the main place off. And I say that, and, you know, he might just be ready to prove me wrong. Call me a liar. Maybe. But this one is going to be... Oh, they're all tricky. That's the whole thing. It's like these are three of the most challenging puzzles that we've faced. Trying to get a lay of what else is around this way. Doesn't seem like much. Much of anything. Okay, so... let's do this. Because we need the bridge. Oh. We need the bridge. We did this one briefly. Yeah, see, he's walking over there. I have no idea how the hell we're going to deal with that. Oh, there he is. There's the other. Oh, there's another one over here. Okay. Okay, what do we do? I don't know. I'm scared to move. Okay, you're all the way over there. Okay, we don't need to go that way. Oh, God. So we gotta go to the right. Whew. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, your way's over there. Oof. Man, I hate this. Oh, God. Ooh. I don't know what to do. Like, do I have to go in the direction he was coming from? Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Really? Really? There's stairs? Oh no. I feel like we got... I'm so... Oh God. Do I go down? I don't know. I feel like I should go after him, right? Oh no, I hate this. I'm just thinking, like, if they're like kind of marching a path. Oh God. Oh, that's not good. The fuck do I do with that? What do I do with that? We have to get through the fireplace. No. Damn it. I didn't realize he wasn't gonna chase me. The rest of them did. Oh. I'm upset. I should have just went for it. Oh, god damn it. Oh my god. We were doing it. That's actually crazy. We actually... That's crazy, because it's like... Theoretically, we almost did it. We almost did it on the... It's like the first real try. Right? That's crazy to me. Yeah, because once I saw him kind of walking in a line, I'm like, okay, do we... Maybe it's like a conga line, in a way. Like, we just gotta kind of roll with him. But once we're in there, I think we got a bolt. Right? That's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta... That's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. God, I can taste it. We're so close. Oh, man. Oh, we can do it. We can do it. I have such faith. This feels way more in control than the last one. The last one, I was like, God, where am I even fucking going? Everything's so dark. This feels manageable. I just gotta run for it, because the guy in front of the fireplace doesn't seem like he's gonna move. He doesn't seem like he's gonna move. He doesn't want to move. Maybe, right? Because the other guys were chasing us. So maybe this is one of those things where we have to call his bluff. Be like, he's not gonna do anything. He's not gonna do anything at all. I don't know. I don't know. The second I noticed the room was full of them, that shit was stressful. That was unpleasant. Oh, the thing is, because all we gotta do is get into the room. All we gotta do is learn the information, right? They don't know. Obviously, like, game-wise, but also probably in-universe, right? They have no idea that we're tied up in a loop of time, right? Known as a time loop. They don't know that. So they probably think if they catch us in there, they kick us out, they're not gonna have to worry about us again. Or maybe that we die, something else happens. They don't know. All we need to do is lay eyes on it. I feel so, like, I feel pumped. I'm ready. I'm ready. This is gonna be great. I feel so much more in control with this one, which is weird because this seems like definitely a very stressful one, especially like being so close to them the entire time. God, this is really convenient too. That was a great find. Okay. Let's fucking go. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm so... We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, and I'm gonna just run for it. The second we get in there, I'm gonna bolt for it. And that's it. We're gonna bolt and we're gonna win. Bolt and a win. Because they are scary. But I've yet to know if they're scary just because they... I want to give them the benefit of the doubt of, like, you know, oh, I just... Because I don't understand, you know? That's what makes it scary. But on the other hand, I don't know, man. They had some... There's some real mean-looking faces. And some real twisted-looking looks. Especially towards the eye. So... I almost have half a mind to think that they are not. They're not very friendly. Not very nice. But who knows? Right, but then the other thing is, you know, if these guys are... If these guys have been entrapped in here for God knows how long, and if the speculation is correct, right, these guys were here before the Nomai were, which seems to be the case, then there's a chance these guys have been dead and trapped in here for so long. So I almost wonder, like, if they've been driven mad, right? Because they're ghosts, essentially, at this point. You know, ghosts in the machine. And so, you know, maybe they're not so much... Maybe they are cruel, right? I don't want to use the word evil. Or maybe they're just spiteful, right? So spiteful from their situation that they don't know any other way. I don't know. What I do know is that we're going to figure that out. No. Oh, you know, that kind of cuts out the middleman when you just jump down there. I didn't even think about that. Oh my god. No! Okay. Okay. All right. Damn, that's a really good maneuver. Was it speed running tactics? Just trip it off the edge in the dark. Tripping over myself. Oh, that's interesting. So then how do we do it? Because I tried to run for it. He was like, nah, bro, snatched, right? Is there a way to draw him out specifically? I don't know. He didn't seem to react until I got close. I don't know. This is all very fascinating. So I gotta really trying to make sure I process it. Oh no, I think I'm lost. I was too speedy. Okay. Damn, I was right next to it. Shit. That's embarrassing. Alright, we got this. Okay. I don't know what we got. I don't know how this is gonna work. We get in there. There's gotta be another way. There's gotta be a way. Right, because they just walked over the open fire. God, the hand shadow's creepy. Is there a... Maybe we have to shut it off? Because we didn't really get to... We didn't have to do that this time. Or I didn't do that this time. So maybe I'm getting ahead of ourselves. There's a doorway up there. There's gotta be... Okay. There's gotta be... We've never had to brute force anything, right? There's never been a moment of... You gotta be quick sometimes, but you don't have to, like... The marathon speed in which I would have to complete this, I don't think is the right answer. And I can't wait too long because there's somebody else is going to be following right behind us. So I think that is the phase I'm missing. So we have this down. The phase I'm missing is the because we got to turn it off because the only thing that should be lit in here is the fire. That way we can walk through here confidently and unseen. Let's see if we can... Let's look for that. Right? We have to find a way to shut off. We're gonna shut the place down. Because that's not really it. Oh, we're looking for another one of those. Just don't know where. Alright, so it's possibly... Maybe further down? I think that's probably what it's going to be. As we see this, it's probably down that way. Yeah. Okay, so we'll ignore it for now. Go all the way. See what we can find. Right, so we go up here. This might be too far. Okay, that takes us here. Uh-oh. Hmm. Yep, there it is. Oh, damn. Okay, so there's something we gotta do. There's something about that. We gotta find the shutoff. We gotta find the shutoff for that thing. We have to do it before the dam breaks. Because this one isn't even about the end of the loop. This is once the dam breaks, this place is knocked over. That's it. So this has the least amount of time. Because the tower can survive the dam breaking for a little bit. It can. So I think this one is the most speed, the need of speed. Right, because it's not that one. Right. They hand it off. It follows the path. So we know that's where they're walking. And then that's the front. So we see that chair. The thing is, we don't see where they go. Because it doesn't seem like they actually shut it off. Yeah. Okay. Alright. We gotta get over there. Get the artifact. Jump back in. We gotta do it before the dam breaks. Alright. So. We gotta go with purpose, with efficiency, and focus. Because I feel like we have it down. There's just something there's just something I'm missing, right? And my only thinking is like there is. But I feel like we've looked, right? So I don't know where. Right, I'm sure there's some spots that are probably not looked at yet. I don't know. I feel like we would have seen it, right? But then it's me, so who knows? You know? I don't know. That's all I got. Because they just sit there. They just sit there. They're watching, and but the thing is too, right? Even if I turn off the lights, it's like, what does that do? That doesn't do anything, right? It sounds like a crazy idea, but it's also playing on the assumption that this is going to work exactly like the other ones, when that's not the case. It doesn't always. They don't always have to do exactly the same thing. Right? Like, we have a speculation of, like, you know, the end room, when we get in there, is going to be, you know, probably another archive full of reels. But, you know, the method to get there is a little bit different. So maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Yeah, man, I don't know. But it's again, it's not running forward. It's not. We tried that. Tried to see like, oh, you know, maybe draw them in and then maybe go like, oh, another way. No. No. So it's got to be part of the execution that I don't get yet. Because the music's playing. Music's playing. They're there. They're watching. And then they put our flame out. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, it's kind of funny. It also kind of drives me crazy because it is me a little bit. I feel it's always me. It's a lot of me. The fact that we can get in there, I think, is great. That says so much, right? That's so huge. The problem is the rest of it. Right? Because, I mean, maybe there's something else. Feels very unlikely. But I don't want to write it off. Oh. I mean, that's basically the end, huh? Oh. Okay, well, there's a wooden structure over here, so maybe. Once he goes past. Okay. Okay, a bunch of homes I can't get in. Oh god. I don't know. Maybe there's something outside that I'm missing. I don't... I don't know. Maybe we'll look off the porch more? Maybe there's a hand we can jump to? I don't know. I do feel pretty good that we got this part down, though. That does feel... It feels good. Gotta stay behind so we don't get lit. Okay. No? Oh, shit. That's not good. Oh. Okay. I have no clue. Okay, I was trying. I don't know. Okay, go in there. Is there a hand up there? No. Oh, God. No, this is just a little island. Man, I'm actually running out of ideas. I'm gonna wait, because he's probably on his way. And that ends. So it's not even... it's not really like the back of the porch or... Once we're inside, it's done. That's the worst part. So I'm trying to think, like, what do we do? Because yeah, the only lanterns are the two there and the fireplace. Now look at it, the fireplace really is what's lighting up the place, and we need it to be on. And we don't really have a way to just turn it. Are they getting faster? That was really close together. Wait, maybe do we wait? Maybe there's something like if we... I don't know. I'm assuming it's infinite, but that's probably not accurate. Right, there's a lot of them. But if they're all congregating in here... The thing is, they're not expecting us. They're ready for when we do, but they seem to have their own purpose and their own lives in here. Maybe. Right? I mean, they could just be wandering, but it feels like maybe if we wait, maybe they do something. Maybe they turn off the lights. I don't know. This is a theory. Okay, it took you a while to get here. Because we haven't sat here through like a whole loop. We can't make it through a whole loop, but it's just, it makes me think maybe we are being impatient. Maybe we need to wait. Right? We're rushing them when we don't have to. Or I'm sitting here rambling to myself for this long and you guys, and none of this actually matters. And there's a very obvious solution, like over there, that I just didn't see. Oh shit. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Yep. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I waited. Right? It was something. Nope. Okay, so... What? What do we do? I don't know. I'm kind of at a... I have an egg growing at an increasing... But kind of running out of ideas. Well, there's no reason to go back in here. Right? I don't know, maybe... I don't know, kind of just... kind of running. It's just that way. Hmm. Is there... No, because it's not like... Can we... Is there a... Not really a way... These don't connect to each other. Right now, so we do this, right? I'm kind of just running now. It feels like aesthetically that this connects, right? But then there are three like completely different places, but also they all go to the same... They all go to the same virtual space. So I wonder if that long raft we took that one time, could we theoretically go back to that area, just not physically in that building? Right? Because the only reason we're kicked out is because our physical body hits the water and our flame goes out. Right? Like that. Done. But that doesn't mean that part of the simulation, right? That part of their dream world goes away. It still exists. It completely exists. So then there's gotta be... That's gotta be what these go. Because remember, we did take this before, and we ended up back in the space where the bell was. Or how we accessed the bell. So that is probably what we should try to do. Right, I was trying to get a vantage point and see. Since we went all this way. So we get to the little raft. That's the way to do it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, my other ideas haven't worked out. So kind of They're dwindling. Shot in the dark. Okay. Alright, so we punch through this way. Keep going. Alright, no reason to get off there. We're just gonna ride this out. Like, the dam's already broken. The loop is dwindling. So this theoretically could work. Right? That's some crazy. Go, 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 go. Oh, God. Damn. So what do we... So what do we do? Because that's basically the end, right? There's got to be something we can do. If we go... Because we go in there, there's nothing we can really do in there. There's that one extinguish we can do, right? Where it's the back of a door, right? But that's about it. That's all we found. So I think we might actually have to go here. Actually, I have to do this to then take the raft all the way around back to that spot. So essentially accessing it, but from a different entrance. Right? That's the only thing I can think of, because... But even then, like, what does that matter? Right? Maybe that's where... I don't know, maybe it'll make sense. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna begin this again. Okay. Now, don't... Yeah, we're gonna make a beeline. We're gonna make a beeline there, and we're gonna go to the tower. We're gonna do that with the raft, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Because the fact that, first off, the fact that we've already done one, and we're this close to the next one, I can't in good conscience. I can't leave it. Not like that. Not when there's clearly an answer. I'm just not clicking with it. Alright, here we go. One more time. We're so close. We're so close. I don't know. If this doesn't work out, I don't know. If this doesn't work out, we're gonna go try the other one until something clicks. Right? I think that's the best path that I can think of, because otherwise I feel like I'm gonna be spinning my wheels on this. It's not quite... And there's the worst part is there's probably going to be something obvious that I'm just not noticing, right? But kind of like reflecting on what we learned. So they have a way to upload their minds right into this dream. Even if their physical body dies, their mind remains in the dream, right? And so it looks like, realistically, they're all well in the dream, but how would one then disconnect themselves from the dream? Well, why would you want to? But you gotta think, if, because again, like, they tried to connect the signal, they could not reach the body, right? The bell couldn't reach the body. The bell was ringing, ding ding ding, woke the one guy up, perfectly fine, ringing, didn't get the other one, but was still in the dream somehow. So it makes me wonder, does that mean that there is no, there's something, there's something, because they're not literally uploading their brains, right? They're all sitting in here, and all their lanterns are still on, even though they're dead. Their lanterns are still on. Which, if they're dead, their bodies are dead, but their minds were uploaded, and their lanterns are still on, and the lantern is the key to coming in here, so as long as our lantern is lit, we are here, right? That's the whole thing. Our lantern's lit, we're here. They blow out our lantern, it kicks us out, right? And they know that. So then theoretically, and we've seen this in the other footage too that we've seen of theirs, is when they go into the dream, they're physically sitting there and the lantern lights. So their lanterns, all of the lit lanterns, oh my god, all of the lit lanterns are still them. That's why they're in there. Not just because they're minds, but because it's connected to these. It's connected to these. So in a way, I'm sorry, I keep pausing. So in a way, if they went in, right, and their bodies like decayed over time, but they went in, their torches are lit, like their lanterns are lit, they're inside. If their body dies, they're still in there, and the lantern is still lit. There's like something. There's I feel like there's something. There's something that I'm thinking of, and I just can't quite put my finger on it. What does it mean? Because even though their bodies are dead, they're still physically, well, they are present in here. And it seems like the minds, so the symbolism, and I mean, it sounds, I don't really, I don't even know if it makes a lot of sense. Maybe it'll make sense if I relook at it, but I was gonna say, like, is the flame connected to their mind? Right? Like, as long as the flame exists, they exist. Right? Like it's some sort of, like, it's like a symbolism. Right? Like symbolic for, I went the wrong way. For, you know, their life. You know, the flame of life. Fire is the symbol of life. I don't know. And so the idea would be, as long as their lanterns are lit, they exist here. Because it seems to not matter if their physical body dies. It seems to not matter. The physical body is just needed for them to return to, but it doesn't need to exist for them to be in here. That's why the projection we saw, like in that dome, if the person walked in and they died, planned or not is irrelevant, they died, and their mind's still uploaded. So even though their body was done, not decayed, just dead, they died. They couldn't return to it, but their mind was still in here, and their lantern was lit still. Right? So then if you had put out that lantern, would then you know, would that kill them? Oh, what is this? You know what I mean? Would that... What is that? It was the back of a door. You know what I mean? So just trying to think, like, if you... I mean, I'm spitballing, so this might not make a lot of sense. Okay, the back of another door. So yeah, so in a way, if we wanted to rid them all from being in here, in a way, right? You would then just put out their torches. Oh my god. Wait. That's the other side of the door. That's the other side of the door. Oh my god. So, oh, okay. So wait. Wait a minute. So if I'm thinking, and I often try to, then that means... So if we open that door... We open that door. It'll connect these two areas on land. Oh, shit. Oh no. Okay, I don't know if I don't know if we have time. Okay. Right? Theoretically, if we want, all of these guys are in there. So if we just like, would that then Would that then snuff them out? Right, because if the idea is to blow it out, regardless of whether you're in the dream or out of the dream, the flame seems to be what connects. So that's the important thing. We have no way to do that. Right? We have no way to blow out their lanterns. That would be convenient, though. I mean, it sounds kind of cruel, actually. Right? Because they're not bothering us. They're not doing nothing. If anything, all they're doing is kicking us back up. Like, you don't belong here. Which is, I mean, true. I don't know if we're gonna make it before the dam floods, but all we gotta do is get in there, technically, and open that one door. That's it. That's all we gotta do. Which might either be this run or the next run. But I want to see if I can do it in this. The dam's looking pretty rough, so... I'm gonna try. God, I feel... Does that make sense, what I said? Right? And it's like I'm no stranger to speculation. And in fact, I do most of this entire playthrough of the base game, and this one has all been me rambling about speculations that I have. So, who knows, maybe. But, I don't know, based on what we see, I think the major part is the fact that the person died, and they still ended up there. Right, I feel like that's such a big piece of information. Oh, damn it. That's what I get. Well. There it goes. Okay. Wow, that's actually crazy watching it just wreck everything like that. What's it gonna do to do to those? Crazy. Okay, we're gonna start over the loop. My God, my third eye fucking opened. We're gonna figure this out. But no, it's kind of interesting too when you look at it. It's like as long as they've existed here, they built this place. They've had the dam the entire time. So it has held together the entire I mean, our entire Parthian species lifetime, almost, if not longer. Right? Because if these guys were here before the Nomai, and the Nomai found us as, like, little tiny tadpole salamanders, and they showed up here, because again, looking on the map, design of Dark Bramble is, like, one of the biggest ones. Going to show, like, the age. Right, so this dam has been holding strong for a long time, and So it makes sense that it would break eventually. It's just impressive how long it took for a wooden dam. All right, let's see if we can do this. Let's go. I'm so confident, right? The fact that I took the time to reconfirm, right? So we know that the areas are all connected. We know the areas are connected, and so while we go, oop, there we go. Okay, so we go in the one, we open that door, we then shoot over to the tower to get onto that side, and that'll allow us to at least skip the time limit that's on this one. Because the idea, we go in here, we open the door to go to the tower to then end up back here. You know, and if it is a waiting game, as far as, like, I don't know, waiting for them to congregate, or whether waiting for them to, I don't know, maybe move on or something. It was too close. Then this will at least guarantee us more time. Which I'm never against having. More time. But again, this doesn't solve the problem, though. This more kind of just brings up a possibility. So we gotta get down there. So there's that door. And if we do this, right? Would that then... Does that then open it? So then we go... Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we did this. We did this. This is big. Because we can now go... We can now go to the tower. And then we get off here. We come in this way. And we do the whole thing. I'd like take a second and realize, like, wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Okay, so we're done. We're done. We did it. God, you know, if this is kind of just convoluted, I'm so sorry. But I feel like I gotta try. Right? For whatever reason. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. If it doesn't work, then we're really gonna have to go back to the board, because, man, I sure don't know how to get into that house, how to get onto that fireplace. Okay. Right. Here we go. Going, speeding. Go, 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 go. Oof. Right. Nice, 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 nice. Doze off. But not for too long. Right, we go in here. Right, because we gotta go this way. Because we gotta go activate the dock. And then this will let us take the raft. God, this is... It almost feels like too many steps. It almost feels... It feels like I'm kind of running around. I don't know. But the fact that it does connect is that maybe it really leads to the same result. I'm just taking it a longer way. Or maybe this is just it. I almost did it again. Maybe this is just one of the ways to kind of do it all in one go. Or at least both in one go. Like if you're fast enough. Like, you could go to that one, go to the tower, clear out the tower one, come back here, take the raft, then go and do that one. Like maybe it's just for speed. I don't know. But we're going for it. Whatever happens, happens. I just hope it's going to be worth it. Because otherwise we're gonna have to go back on the ship, and I'm gonna have to look at those. I'm gonna have to look at the board again, right? Look at our ship log, and really kind of deduce. It's just not a lot of information, right? The music is playing. That's not really, doesn't really seem like a key thing, and they just keep funneling into the house. And so the only thing I'm imagining is that eventually they're going to get full. Eventually everyone's going to be there, and maybe they leave. Maybe they don't. Maybe something. Right? No clue. But if anything, this will keep us from drowning. At least in that one area. All right. Here we go, back again. Which, I mean, it is pretty cool that it is connected like that. Good game design. Okay, we're just gonna go over here. There we go. Do we get racing the raft at this point? Okay. There it is. bridge. All right. Now to basically do the same thing that we did, but at least hope this gives us more time. I don't know, maybe one of them's got the tablet, maybe one of them's got something obvious. They don't seem to be different. That's the only thing. They don't seem to be different. Okay. I'm just trying not to fuck it up. Okay. Okay. And my plan is it's kind of, it's in progress. It's in the assembly phase currently. I'm so stressed. We did so much to do this, and it would feel so bad if I just goofed it. I'm an idiot. Because it's like nothing has changed. So I don't know if like the lights go out eventually. I don't know. I'm betting on this. Not really a reason. Sat there in the tower thinking that the torches in the... What? 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 They all disappeared. Oh my god. What? Wait. Wait, so I just had to wait. I had to wait. I did have to wait, but it... Not for the reason I was planning. What? Why? They just, like, disappeared. Right after the dam broke. Not the dam... The dam didn't break. No, the dam did break. The dam broke. The tower didn't fall yet. But the dam broke. Which means the play... So why would... Wait. It's because it gets flooded. It's because it gets flooded and all of the torches go out. Our torch goes out, their torch goes out. There's a reason. It's the same thing. So when they get kicked out, or no, we're in the dream just like they are in the same room. It floods, our torch goes out, theirs goes out too. But they have no body to return to. So when the torch goes out, it can't kick them out anywhere. So they just die. I'm not crazy. I'm not. That's okay. Th- my theory wasn't so crazy after all. That it's like, you know what? Even though the body's dead, the person still ended up in the world, in the dream world, right? And we saw that their lantern was still lit. So in a way, when they transfer their mind, it then becomes the flame is almost literally them, right? Their connection, them, their existing. And so, oh my God. So literally, when the structures flood and when everything breaks, that's them actually going away. Wow, that's kind of sad when you think about it. Like if they again, we don't know if they're cruel, we don't know if they're bad or whatever, right? It's the idea that they escaped to this place, and even there, even here, they're not even really safe. Ooh, yeah, even here they're not even really safe because all it takes is something to puff out their fire, and they're dead. You son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, but we okay. We can't be fucking around. Okay, we got shit to look at because this is important. We're on a timer now. We're on more of a timer. Okay, so their home world, right? So young was the system. It goes, calls out because we saw this one. These are all the full versions of the ones we've already seen. So, Eye of the Universe calls out, hits that. They then see it. Whoa! Oh my God, guys! Holy shit! You see that? Look at that! It's the fucking eyeball of this. We're gonna fly over there. Gonna go. And then they park it. Right, neighboring star systems too. It's just because again, it called out to anybody. It just happened to be them that received it. So interesting. Like, oh, there it is. But look at this. This part is important. They destroyed their world to build this vessel. Maybe not destroyed, but kind of, right? Like you see, they're chopping the trees down. It's dying. The river, not good. The land itself is dying. It's dead. The fish are dead. So this is why they were again. So it literally is like they're pissed. They're pissed at the Eye because they gave up their home world. They destroyed. They for a lot of reasons, right? They're mad at the Eye, but they completely tore apart their home world. They can't even go home properly, right? Because it's not the ringed planet that's their home. It's the one right next to it. And they did all that so they could build this vessel, all to visit the Eye, only to then essentially feel. I mean, I'm using the word betrayed, but in a way, right? Like to be led out here, only to then be told, everything's going to be destroyed. And you have to give up your life so that the universe can carry on. Okay. There's that on the river. It's part of the simulation. That's the writing we see everywhere. This goes through the tunnel. Okay, this one's kind of tripping me up. So, I mean, it looks like a digital rendering, right? Like, and then you hit this part, and it's a loading screen, right? It's like then it's like rendering the other side, right? You come out, you go to this cave. This person hops off. What does that mean? That's a little confusing. What is that? I mean, is that implying... Well, on one hand, is it saying, like, should we do that? But then, on the other hand, is like... Is that just kind of an example of the... I don't know how they've built this place? Maybe. Because, I mean, again, this place isn't real. Right? This is all constructed. Damn. I don't know. Wow, that's interesting. These are interesting. So we see basically this was them giving up their entire home, both literally their physical homes, but also like their planet. They made this whole journey. Damn. And there it is over there, all the way over there. I mean, so is this one? I mean, we found it. We read the slides. There's only 2. And again, in here, still nothing. So am I just getting unlucky? Is it the third one? The third secret? Man, that's crazy. Yeah, because I mean, there's nothing else for us to do except go to the next area. We've read these. We have to process. We have to process what we've just learned. Because this was huge. It was huge, massive, massive, massive reveals. But then also, that second one, man, that's tripping me up a bit. This is like, what is that? Why even they play it up here? These are the instruments they're playing. And see, this is why it leads me to think, like, they're not... Like, here, they're not cruel, right? Probably, hopefully. They just join up here, they got the fireplace, they join up here, they got the music going, everybody's coming in, they got their lanterns. You know? It's like, guys, we're gonna have a good time. Damn. And then the flood hits, and they die, and they don't even know it's coming either. That's the craziest thing, is they don't even know that it's coming for them. In the dream world, they have no idea. They just know that eventually... Well, they don't. They're just gone. It's not even like a moment to process that you're gone. It's just immediately your flame goes out. And symbolically, so do you. That's it. Damn. Let's see. Let's see if we could use whatever time is left. Right, to poke around. Damn it. Yeah, it might be better to just start the loop over. Because we're gonna have to do a whole lap anyway. Because I completely missed our junction. Because I don't... Yeah, there it is. I'll say, I don't think anything's gonna happen if we go in there. I don't think so. For the few seconds. Because I mean, we're gonna end up back on the ship so we can look at the ship log. But still, even going to those locations, we just still don't have these combinations. Or not these combinations. We like this specifically. We're chasing this one. We haven't found it. And so... there's just nothing we can do. Until we do. Yeah. Maybe there's a dramatic way to end it. Damn, it's just me. It's... It's just, we're so close to something. And that it's I'll wait till... Let's get back onto the ship first. We'll look at that. But that's actually kind of cool. Because we blink, the quantum moon disappears. Because it would. Alright. Alright, this was a big one. Right. Here it is. Library full of intact slide reels hidden deep underground. There's a container marked with one of the vault's seals, but its contents have been destroyed. A slide reel that shows the origin of the stranger and its inhabitants. Slides reveal the sacrifice that was made to build the stranger. Appears to be some sort of error report. Shows one of the stranger's inhabitants jumping off a raft during a transit between areas and falling below the world. It definitely sounds like something we gotta do then. So there's like landmarks maybe? Okay, we're going in. First tunnel. Totally fine. They come out. They're in the center tunnel. They go out the exit tunnel. Shoo. That definitely seems like something we gotta try. Definitely gotta give it a go. I mean, look at that. That's progress. And we still have so many questions. It's so cool. So many questions and yet no answers on how to get into the vault. Not at all. So we gotta go back to the Endless Canyon, which we haven't explored, really, at all, honestly. So that's gonna be a big one. We're gonna pick this up in the next episode. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna see, right? So I wanna go, we're probably gonna go to the tower first. We're gonna go to the tower first, we're gonna go on the raft, we're gonna get to that section. Because the raft only goes one way. So there's not a sort of guess, is it going this way or is it that way? It only goes one direction. So we just know first tunnel, go through the first tunnel, into the second tunnel. Before we leave, jump off. See what happens. Right? Because again, this being a digital world, if it's considered in its own right as a digital world, if that's considered a loading screen, then it's not water. Not really. Not at all. Because it's loading screen. So we'd break the simulation. Whatever that means, we're going to figure that out. So thank you guys so much for watching. More Outer Wilds soon. Because, my god, we're so... This is cool. This is so fucking cool. This is great. I am loving this DLC so much. And I love the main game. But I love this on a different level. And it's so... Because it's got all the mystery, intrigue, and just enough creepy and unsettling vibes that you're not really sure. You're not sure. And I think that's the whole energy. It's like, what? Ugh. I think they do a great job. I think it really is. So let me know what you guys have to say in the comments. What do you think? See you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.